Hey, we're on it again. I'm quite close to home today. I'm in Warminster area, but I'm just walking at the top end of Warminster. Lovely, lovely place on the edge of Salisbury Plain. And this one obviously will be uploaded to YouTube, but if you wouldn't mind sharing this, guys, when you see it, share it on your pages, please. And obviously then it'll go on your pages and people might see it a little bit easier. And yeah, let's share it, and then it might get people interested. I'll just mention the Facebook site, our group, which we're all watching from now, which is Walk to the Rock on Facebook. And obviously, very importantly, the Just Giving site, which is justgiving.com, Craig-Dignam 3. That's enough of that. That's the formalities done. But as you can see, I've got a nice little view after work. Obviously, that's the edge of the camp perimeter. It's not a bad night, no wind. It's quite nice. Bit muddy, bit yucky, but it's cold. It's only 6 degrees. But we're training. And it's only 30 days till the walk starts. That's the most exciting thing. In 30 days' time, we'll be actually walking. In fact, this time, 30 days, we'll be probably not too far from Benalmadena. So that's a good thought, isn't it? Let's hope so, anyway. So yeah, we're back on. Buzzing away. Craig's trying to get as fit as he can. Need to lose another 3 stone before we get to Spain. Ha 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 ha, that's not going to happen. But yeah, just reiterate the fantastic support I'm getting from you guys in Spain and Gibraltar, and obviously UK. Lots of family and friends in UK are now definitely on board. Really appreciated all your donations so far. It's been absolutely fantastic. And the charity that we're obviously, all of us are doing this for, and Dean working tirelessly on the marketing and the project manager, is SAFA. And as we all know, SAFA looks after all 3 services: the senior service, the Royal Navy, the Army, and the Royal Air Force. Right, I am actually entering a range area, so I'm going to stay quite. Obviously there's nobody on the range, which is good, but there'll be many veterans out there that was probably shot around down this range in a lovely little town called Warminster. Only a little range though, 900 metres, march and shoot, with a magazine of 5 rounds. Or 25 rounds, load. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get back to business. I'm hoping to get home by 7 o'clock tonight, which will be 8 o'clock Spanish time. And I might even get confronted because I shouldn't really be walking here, but hey ho, it's nice and quiet. And this should bring me round to the back of the quartering area in Warminster. Anyway, I just want to say thanks so much for all your support so far, guys. It's been immense. We've got plenty of tins out there. We've got lots of sponsorship in the background with Dean. Dean's working tirelessly to get everything sorted out. That's including signs for cars, t-shirts, corporate sponsorship. I mean, this is gone beyond belief, actually. I've got some friends in my old regiment that I first joined who've been trying to promote this event for me. A very proud 4th 7th Royal Dragoon Guardsman I am, but currently AGC SPS, and my old regiment is now called the Royal Dragoon Guards. So, but at the end of the day, we're all soldiers, we're all brothers and sisters together. And you guys, you guys that are doing what you're doing for me, and Danny, who's on exercise in Germany at the minute and obviously can't walk with me, what you're doing is just sealing that thought I had that there's so many good people out there that do care a lot for veterans, and particularly homeless veterans, dear to our hearts. You know, nobody should be homeless, we know that, guys, absolutely. But it's just my little thing. Obviously being a serviceman since 1983, I like to give back. And there's some guys there in a car going on the range. Should join me for a walk. So yeah, I'm buzzing. I'm ready, so ready to get out to Spain. Enjoy a nice couple of days with our Tracy and Dean. A little bit of a respite, and then me and Danny get on it, and Nikki and Katie will be in our little admin car, toddling along and making sure we've got plenty of water. But all I can say to you guys is thanks. Thank you, and thank you. You'll wonder why I'm always in the same clothes. Well, it's winter, and I don't want to wear colourful clothes because it'll just rain on me. But tonight's it's a nice quiet night tonight. It's a quiet night. I've wore this hat. See, that's the cap badge of my 1st regiment, finest regiment. And our motto is Qui separabi, which means who shall separate us, and that means nobody. So, and I'm sure there's many a motto out there. Well, there is many a motto out there from each regiment, and they like to keep it, and it means something to them. And I'd like to say that Qui separabi should be our motto as well for Walk to the Rock, because we're a strong unit and we look out for each other. We really do look out for each other. We've about 206 members now in the group. It would be lovely to try and get some more members, and obviously as it gets closer to the event, the more members we have, the more awareness we've got, and we can start getting those pennies dropping into SAFA's fund, and we can start taking some action and getting these guys and girls off the streets. And obviously, as we've said before, there are many charities out there that look after homeless. There really are. There's some really good causes out there who are trying to do exactly the same thing. And I just want to reiterate again, SAFA is the one I chose because we're all brothers and sisters, all 3 services, and that's who SAFA look after. They look after all 3 of us. So I'm just going to say to you, I'm walking around a nice little part of Warminster now. I'm hoping to be home by about 10 to 7 o'clock. So I've got about another 5 miles to push. It's been a good day at work. Please share this clip on your own personal statuses and try and bring awareness to what we're doing. Try and get some more support for Dean Neeland out in Spain, in Torrox. I want to say a big shout out to all you guys in Gibraltar and Spain who are doing all you can. Putting your tins in your bars and your restaurants is fantastic, and collecting money for an organisation that does a lot of good. So yeah, I know I sound like I'm repeating myself, but I'm quite passionate about trying to raise money for good causes, and this is most definitely a good cause. So after a hard day at work, this is the best way to let the work disappear, have a nice walk, get home, get your togs off, get in bath, nice pot of tea, and Goodness knows what the wife's going to make me for my dinner. I think it's fish. So fish is good. So I've got nice fish dinner tonight. And yeah, I'm absolutely buzzing, guys. £1,500. We've had no donations today, to be fair. We've had no donations. But it's a quiet day. It's Monday. We're all recovering from St. Patrick's Day. Obviously the sport weekend, depending on what flag you fly, was either fantastic, Wales, and not so good. But I want to say, I'm not a rugby fan really, but I think Scotland's efforts against England were just immense. So well done, Scotland. That was a cracking game, and you should have beaten it. You should have beaten us, to be fair. You deserve to beat us. Anyway, I don't want to cause any rifts or any hassle. It's bad enough in what we do anyway on a day-to-day basis. Just thanks again for all your support, guys. It's been absolutely fantastic, and we are going to smash this. Dean, like I said, is working unstintingly, supporting everything that we're doing, and there's not a minute in the day when he hasn't told me there's something else in the bag. And all the ones that have already donated already, I'm absolutely forever grateful for what you've done. It's absolutely immense. Well, we're coming to our little place at the moment. It's called the Saddle Club on Roberts Road, and I'm going to go up there. We are going up there, up that big hill, onto one called Battlesbury Hill. So, a nice little stretch. I'm only going to do one video tonight, so just while we're doing this, if you've seen this, please share it to your own status. Try and get it out there. Try get some new members for the group, please, if we can. And the walk to the rock, that's all it is. And I know Dean will upload this to YouTube, because we've got his own YouTube channel now. I can't remember if it's called Walk to the Rock or Craig Dignam, I'm not sure. But anyway, I think Dean will tell you on the actual site in a little while. There's a nice little GG. Yeah. So, Craig's feeling quite blessed tonight. It's not raining on him, it's dry, there's no wind, and the walking conditions are very good. I might go live again in a little bit, but I know sometimes these files take a lot of space up, and I know that they run my battery out, that's a fact. So yeah, all you guys who are watching who are still serving in the Navy and the Air Force and the Army, and you've joined my group, please try and get your regiments, battalions, stations, ships, try and get them involved. A bit of fundraising, something like that, maybe a cake sale, raffle off a few tyres. If you've got any friends in business, cheers Tony. And just as I mentioned business, Tony pops up, one of my old mates, really old mate, Tony Reid. Get sprinting. So all for that sprinting, Tony. But yeah, what I'm going to say is, if there's any guys out there who know people who've got businesses and they're pro-British forces, see if they'll do some corporate sponsorship and get hold of Dean Neeland, because Dean is working hard to get some corporate sponsorship now for our t-shirts and some logos and all sorts. So it's all going to go into the pot for SAFA, and you might get, well, whether they need the business or not, it might be just a nice little gesture. And it's also comes with tax relief because it's donations, I believe. So they get tax relief on that, I believe. Anyway, enough of that. Craig's laughing, loving it, getting fitter by the minute. Counting the days down now. 30 days. We're going to smash this as a team, all of us. and I'm looking forward to a bit of lovely food in Spain and some nice accommodation, and I might even treat myself to a couple of beers. Maybe one on the walking days and maybe 3 or 4 3 or 4-ish when we get to Gibraltar. Anyway, the views aren't that nice just at the minute. I'm just walking up that lovely hill. That's one good thing to think about. In Spain it's nice and flat. Well, technically it's flat. I'm sure there'll be a couple of little hills here and there. But anyway, thanks guys. Please do share this with your mates on your statuses, and try and plug the Just Giving site. We'll try and get our membership up and up and up, and then you can all check in live with me when we start the walk and watch me and Danny struggle for 4 days walking on the southern coast of Spain to hit that beautiful place called Gibraltar. Absolutely cannot wait. Well, on that note, I know it's not Gibraltar Rock, but I'm just about to walk up that, and it's quite difficult to visualise how steep this is, but it's steep, and we're getting there nice and steady. So thanks guys, and I'll check in again hopefully tomorrow. Well, I will check in tomorrow with another walk, hopefully in a different location. Let's just wait and see. Whew. Cheers. Qui separa bi. That's my motto to you. Cheers, boys and girls. Love you.